Howdy friends, welcome back to Toybox Nostalgia. I'm Douglas, and in this video we're going to be unboxing and reviewing and taking a very close look at the 2024 Mattel Masterverse Princess of Power LEECH. That's right, my friends, finally gonna rip this open. I'm such a huge fan of the Evil Horde. I've had this sitting here since Thunder Punch He-Man, and I can't take it anymore. I just gotta open it. To add LEECH into the Evil Horde collection for Masterverse is huge for me. Very cool. If you're new to Toybox Nostalgia, you'd love to see more content like this show up into your YouTube newsfeed, please consider hitting the subscribe button. Truly helps out the channel. If you're a fan of LEECH or the Evil Horde or Masters of the Universe or Masterverse or just unboxing of toys or toy photography, give me a thumbs up. I'd love you so much forever for it. And please drop a comment below letting me know what you think of the Princess of Power Evil Horde line that's come to Masterverse so far, and what do you think's next? I don't know, I'm very excited. Give me about 10 seconds to set some of the lights and stuff up here, and I'm going to catch you after this quick break. Here he is, my friends. Before we dive in, let's take a close look at the package. This is that new Masterverse packaging in which we have a much smaller window to see the action figure, which yields much more cardboard to have amazing artwork. I love this. The artwork's like razor sharp on here too, and just looks absolutely fantastic. Up here it says Masterverse, and we do see some of that red burst right there. It says 30 points of articulation. Mattel, need to be 6 years old or over to have this. Going down here, this incredible painting of LEECH right here wraps around to the side, and we can see, oh, Grizzlor looks fantastic. Look at him. Oh, they both look fantastic. Flipping over to the back, we have a really cool toy photograph of LEECH right here with a really cool painted looking background. Yeah, it definitely looks like it's transposed onto a painting. You can see it's like a dungeon looking thing. And we have the Evil Horde up here at the top right. Down near the middle, we have two photographs right here. We could see LEECH holding that retro inspired Evil Horde crossbow, and down here he has the whip attached to his arm. Very cool. We have a head portrait right here, says LEECH, Evil Master of Power Suction. Very cool. Then we have our crosshail right here, Thunder Punch He-Man, Emperor Hordak, LEECH, and Cyclone. Down at the bottom, we have the barcode in case you need it. And that's it as far as packaging goes. This looks absolutely incredible. I kind of don't want to open it, to be honest with you. It just looks amazing. Here he is, my friends. This is everything that you get in the packaging. So we just get the action figure and we get two accessories. Let's take a look at the details first of the action figure. Look, my friends, at this head sculpt. Absolutely wonderful. Mattel did an outstanding job with this. Holy cow. I love the skin tones. I love all of the green tones, and the gold look really well. The color scheme is just amazing to me. It's just absolutely awesome. Take a look at that Horde emblem right there on his chest. Really nice gold belt with a bunch of rivets on here, and it looks like the piece sculpted for the pelvis looks very rigid, almost like some sort of metal. Flipping over to the back, you can see it's a different design pattern. Look at the belt. The rivets continue, and then we have like spine pieces and all of this metal armor right here to protect the LEECH, because, you know, LEECHes don't typically have much protection, right? I love this. I love the fact that we have the Evil Horde logos on his shoulder pads. His shoulder pads are like sculpted in this very nice shimmering gold plastic. Down here on the forearm, we have these bracers right here that are black plastic. It kind of looks like leather with seams, or maybe like metal plates that are covered in leather with seams. Like, look at that attention to detail. That is crazy. That is crazy. He has little teeth inside the palms of his hands. The little pads on his fingers kind of look like spirals. Like, I guess those are LEECH's fingerprints, right? Look at the back of the hand, the sculpt. He has warts all over it. His fingers are completely webbed. So you flip over, it makes a perfect circle. But here it doesn't look like a perfect circle, does it? No. It kind of looks like a crazy frog-like webbed hand. Taking a look at the sculpt of the arms, we don't see any warts or anything on his arms. We do have them on his legs, though. Take a look at that. He's even got warts on his knees. So this is a new sculpt. This is very, very cool. The boots aren't really boots, they're almost just like shin guards, and they remind me a lot of Hordak's boots from the Princess of Power Hordak that we got from Masterverse already. We have that Evil Horde logo right there on the front. The tops and the bottoms look like they are... maybe just the tops. I think the tops look like they're made out of bones. Very cool. And then the bottoms we kind of have like hinges. Almost cyber, you know, like a robot or cybernetic looking hinges for his feet. And speaking of feet, that's crazy looking. Look at those feet. He has teeth on the bottoms of his feet. Here are his toe pads. We can see his toes right there. He's got 3 toes. And he has a heel on each. Yeah, he doesn't have a pad on the heel in the back there, but look at those teeth. It's so menacing, right? I honestly can't get over the details that they put in the head sculpt. The attention to detail is crazy. His mouth can kind of close. His head's kind of like a soft plastic. It's not super rigid. There's also a seam there, so you can see this piece was probably glued on at some point in the manufacturing process. Take a look at his eyes. The paint job is incredible with this action figure. Absolutely outstanding. This is LEECH. Wow, that's really awesome. Let's take a look at LEECH's new whip. So the top of the whip that connects to the arm is pretty much an Evil Horde logo that wraps around his wrist. And then the whip is like, I'm guessing it's just black rubber. Yeah, it's very soft and matte finish. And then here we have that vintage-inspired crossbow from the Evil Horde. Kind of looks just like Hordak's, but Hordak's was white and it had this red translucent beam on it right there, like this magic. Whereas this is like a pinkish red with that red translucent magic there. This looks fantastic. The sculpts of these look really great for, you know, an off-the-shelf Mattel toy. Like, this is nuts. So one of my favorite aspects of Masterverse truly is the attention to detail. They just look really, really good. Every one that I've ever had has not disappointed me. And when it comes to detail or how the action figure articulated or the sculpt, I'm a huge fan of Masterverse, my friends. Okay, so let's take a look at articulation. Start with the head. The head has very little tilt. Can look down a little bit, can look up about that far, kind of straight ahead actually. And then, you know, obviously it's going to be a ball joint. You remove it, take a look at that. This is a typical, you know, Masterverse ball joint. That's what it looks like underneath. Oh, you can see that seam a lot better from the front jaw. Down to the arms, we do have a peg and we do have a hinge so that we can swivel right there. Very nice. We do have the swivel at the bicep, at the top of the bicep. I don't know if you could see that cut in there with the armor piece on. Yeah, see that right there? And then we have the double joint at the elbow. So he has a really nice range of motion. You know, he could absolutely touch his face. Very cool. Down at the wrist is going to be on a peg, most likely. Yes, the new Masterverse peg, as we see right there. Not compatible with your Masters of the Universe Origins action figures. And then we have the hinge which goes into the palm on both hands. So this one does also, you can see you get this kind of motion here where you go back or forward, not up and down. Moving down the buck, we do have a really nice amount of articulation. Holy cow, right? In the ab crunch, that just looks fantastic. Look at that. That's crazy. We swivel down here at the waist. Mine was a little bit stuck. And then we do, yes, we do have that drop hinge. Very cool. It's kind of hard to see because it's black. And it's really dark inside there. You can see the peg right there. It does move up and down. Very cool. We have a cut right here. Well, actually, let's take a look at those. You can see they're like ball joints, kind of. And at the same time, we still have a cut at the top of the thigh to move this around, which is very cool. We have a double joint at the knee. Yeah, it looks like mine needs warmed up a little bit, but this is the amount of articulation you get in that knee. That's crazy. We swivel at the boot. Absolutely awesome. We do not swivel at the knee. And then down here, we do have a rocker and a hinge. So the hinge can move up and down like this. And the rocker can allow us to, yeah, have a position like that. Have the feet planted flat on the ground. Very, very cool. Let's take a look at some of this armor. Here is the arm bracer right here. here is the shoulder pad right here. It's like a soft plastic or maybe a very rigid rubber. This part of the armor right here doesn't come off. It's actually part of the sculpt. And that's it. That's pretty much it. Actually, we could get a nice close look at the arm here without the armor on. There's like craters almost. Or in like, I don't know, ringworms or something in his shoulder. We do have some airbrushing on here. I don't know if it's showing up on camera or not. We do have a darker green on the forearm right there and inside this crease right here in the bicep. Airbrushing also down here in the feet. You can see there's like a darker olive green that's sprayed around the toes almost in the webbing. All right, let's go ahead and attach the weapons, my friends. We're going to start with the vintage inspired crossbow. Yeah, I like the way it attaches. It's like really, it's on there really well. I put it over the, as you can see right there, put it over the bracer on the arm right there, on the forearm. And it's staying on the bracer at least. That's kind of cool. And then let's go ahead and attach his new whip. I think that's how it's supposed to go. I don't know. I guess we could look at the photos on the box, but yeah. I love the articulation. I love the types of plastic that they used when they did the sculpt. I love the sculpt the most. To be honest, it's my favorite aspect of the action figure. The colors are absolutely beautiful, but the sculpt is wow. I absolutely love that. Let's go ahead and see how tall this guy is. So I just measured him right here with my trusty Big Lots measuring tape. He stands just under 7 inches. So he's, yeah, this is a Masterverse action figure, and this looks awesome. I can't wait to see what he looks like next to the rest of the evil horde that we got so far. We have Hordak, and we have Shadow Weaver, and we have Grizzlor. Now we just need Mantenna. That would be absolutely awesome. So Mattel, if you're listening, we want Mantenna. We want Horde Prime. We want Dial-A-Mug. Yeah, Mattel, try to make Dial-A-Mug. Okay, so, I don't know. Just what we're saying is we want more Evil Horde for the Masterverse. Anyways, this has been the Toy Box Nostalgia unboxing and review of this really awesome action figure from Mattel. This Masterverse Princess of Power version of LEECH. It makes me very happy. I love this, but I'd love to know what you think, so please drop a comment below letting me know what you think. And if you have this action figure, if you've taken any toy photographs of it, please drop me some links. I'd love to see them. Thank you so much for watching, my friends. Remember, collect and shoot.